But Prince Harry is in the dock at the moment, suing the publishers of the Daily Mail and the Mail on Sunday, tearfully defending his wife Meghan Markle and claiming that the establishment are out to get him, attacking the press. Has this court case backfired on the Duke of Sussex? Let's get the thoughts of his biographer, someone that knows Harry intimately well, Angela Levin. Good morning, Angela.
Good morning.
What's your appraisal of Harry's performance in the dock so far?
I think it's absolutely shocking, isn't it? I mean, he's trying to have an argument with the lawyer who's supporting the Mail. Now, that's ridiculous because he's not supposed to do that. He's supposed to answer a question, yes, no, I'm not sure, anything like that. And then when the judge is there, he analyses what's going on. But there's no point trying to make a speech telling everybody how they should behave when it makes no difference to what he says. I can't understand why his lawyer doesn't actually say to him, this is not the way to speak. I mean, this is the third time he's come in to try and attack newspapers of one sort or another. And he should say, you know, just answer concisely. Just let's practice at that. He doesn't. I can't understand it. He helps Harry be looking ridiculous. I mean, one of the ludicrous things that he said was that Meghan was absolute misery, living in absolute misery. I thought to myself, no, she's not. Anyway, I looked it up. The 24th of April, 2025, she said it's the happiest she's ever been. She's having a wonderful time. She can't believe it, and she's happy and grateful. Now, what sort of idiot would say that in court when he talks to the person herself has given something completely different? She wasn't talking about being in court. She was talking in New York, where she was. But, you know, was she lying? Is Harry lying? The judge is just sort of very irritated by such nonsense.
Well, that's right. Anthony White, QC, is, of course, representing, Casey now, who is representing the Daily Mail and the Mail on Sunday. And it was Harry that got into a slanging match with him. At one point, Judge Nicklin had to step in and say, I'm so sorry, Duke, but you know, it's the job of your counsel to defend you and to get into arguments with the opposing side, not yourself. Do you worry for his mental well-being? Because I think he cuts a forlorn figure in the witness stand, and I think he's lost the plot.
I think he's in a very bad state, actually, and it's extraordinary because he's talked a lot about Chelsea Davy with his girlfriend way back. They broke up on 2007, right? And he's still moaning about something that happened nearly, you know, such a long time.
And I doubt that she wants to be making headlines again, given the fact that she started a new life.
Yes, she's married, she's got children, she's got a new career with jewellery, and she won't do it. He tried to get her in court a way back on doing something else, and she wouldn't come. I don't blame her. But what's very interesting is that he became very nasty to her because she went to college and he didn't want to go up and meet her friends there, as she asked. So she stopped seeing him because he didn't have anything to do with her anymore. So this going back makes me feel that he's terribly unhappy about everything. I don't know how Meghan would feel. I don't know how anyone would feel when he goes on how terrible it is about, well, you know, one journalist sitting next door to Chelsea on a plane, and how upset he was of that and how awful it was. That's so long ago. I mean, he holds on to these terrible unhappy moments with Meghan, who he says, you know, she's absolute misery, but, you know, that's not true either. And she wasn't around in the late 1990s. I mean, it's a sort of extraordinary way of behaving. I think he's got it all wrong. And the other thing that annoys me intensely is that he's presenting himself as someone who's in charge of all the people who are, well, the 7 people who are with him.
Including Elton John and Liz Hurley.
Yes, and he's sort of trying to look after them. And I think that that's not his business. He did go and tell everybody what they should do. In 2020, he was doing it with one and another one. And I think that he feels he's in charge of this, but he's not actually. He's just another person saying, you know, what's going on here, and I want to do it myself. But when you're stretching out on the behalf of everybody else, I'm sure they won't get away with it. He won't get away with it.
Looking at his performance in court, it strikes me that Harry is vengeful, bitter, angry. There's so much rage in there. Angela, do you recognise this man who, of course, you knew as a youngster and you had quality time with Harry, very intimate one-on-one sessions with him, which, of course, became the basis of your brilliant book of him. Do you recognise this Harry?
No, I don't actually. I think he realises he's made a mistake with Meghan, but he can't actually go back because, you know, he can't do it because he has to admit he was wrong. So he doesn't know what to do. He's also got 2 children. I don't know if they're actually his, but you never know. Could be, red hair. And he just doesn't know where he is or how to behave. And he's lost. He hasn't got a job. He's half saying that he desperately wants to work for the royal family, and then he's attacking them and he's being very rude about them. So, you know, he's sort of the institution, isn't he, that he couldn't say anything earlier on, that something was wrong, which he could have done if the royal family would have let him say it. But they say, you know, hear nothing, do nothing. And he's furious about that and very upset. So he's blaming them for that. Well, why do it? And he's written this terrible thing about how awful it is that he's doing this. All he wanted, he says, is an apology. Well, you can't just decide to have a newspaper there and attacking it and helping it lose all its readers, and you say you just want them to apologise. It doesn't matter. You can't think like that. And he has to have people who know what they're doing, and they take it to court and they decide, let's work out what happens and is it right. And he denies it altogether. But he's also ridiculous because he's got this, he's got Mr. Mischief he's done, hasn't it?
Well, that's right. So there's an allegation that he created a fake name that he used on Facebook in which to communicate with the editor-at-large of the Mail on Sunday, Charlotte Griffiths.
That's right. With Charlotte...
Mr. Mischief. Not one of the Mr. Men, is it?
He gave...
Mr. Grumpy.
He gave her his phone number. Now, if you're a prince, we would neither of us know, but if you're a very important person and you just meet somebody, nice woman, nice man, and you give them their phone number, you know, you've got to be careful, haven't you? But he gave her the phone number so they would talk and they would learn things. But, you know, she said they met in one place, he said they met in another, but he had no idea she was a journalist. No idea at all. Well, he's very foolish then not to work out when he's seeing a nice girl he likes and say, what do you do? You know, it's all bitty. Nothing makes
well, indeed. I should stress there is no evidence that Harry is not the father of Archie and Lily. What makes you cast doubt on that?
I don't know, because I think when I knew him, he was absolutely adored small children and he could make them laugh and do things and he just loved it. But here I get the feeling that he finds it quite difficult. He goes away a lot and I just think that he's very nervous about what's going on, really.
That's interesting, isn't it? And I mean, definitely there is a sense that they're Meghan's kids, not his, isn't there? The fact that she writes a daily email to the children, which they'll receive when they're 18 years of age, and it won't be from mum and dad, it's just from mum.
Yeah, well, yes, I can't believe that, though. Maybe that's just mum because they might be apart by then. I don't know. I can't say anything like that, but I think I can't imagine a teenager of 14, 15, 16, 17 being given a huge box of things to say that she wanted them to know and to learn, and to see how much she loved them. I can't think any teenager would be the slightest bit interested in reading what their mother says. What do you think?
I hang on my mother's every word, but I take your point, Angela. Can I ask you what will happen? What will the consequences be if Harry were to lose this case for his reputation, his finances, and maybe even his marriage if he loses?
Yes, I mean, it's actually £39 million that he might have to pay.
Wow.
Is absolutely extraordinary. I think he will feel then he wants to go on a higher level, because he keeps on going up and up until he tries to find something. I don't think he could win, but you never know. I can't think like anybody else does, and I don't know if he'll manage it. But some of the other people are going to have to pay a lot of money too, and I don't think they'll be very happy with him. I mean, it's just, he should never have done it. He now hates it. He feels that he absolutely hates it. His what did he say? He's paranoid beyond belief. Well, I could maybe that, yes, he is, but then why do it? Why do it? It's a long time ago. It's a very, very long time ago. And to find out about Chelsea Davy in 2007 is just ridiculous, isn't it? When she's happy, and she wouldn't have married him anyway, probably, because he kept, leaving her alone and then coming back.
Yeah.
It wasn't stable. So I think it's, I don't know that he would hang on with Meghan, because, as we know, there's not in the top 1,000 that for Netflix about what she's making. And I think
that's right. So briefly, because we can finish on some good news for my audience, it's unlikely that there will be a third series of With Love Meghan on Netflix. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. Yes, definitely. That's what they've said. 2 series failed, and there's not going to be another one.
Wow.
And it's just not going to happen. And the holiday celebration, which she tried to do, that also didn't work.
Yeah.
And so there's not going to be another where you or I should go on our holiday. So this is very, very relieving for a lot of people. But we'll have to see what she does. She will find something else straight away. But she won't be happy, because she does think she's very good. Now, putting your fingers in that dish like that,
with her rings on and the flower sprinkles. Producer Christian's not happy, because he gets all his recipes from Meghan Markle. Which is why he's turned very pasty in recent weeks, I can't lie. Angela, the queen of royal journalism, lovely to see you, and I look forward to speaking to you very soon. Thank you for your time. Angela Levin, Prince Harry's biographer, royal journalist, and much besides. Thank you to her.